fly today, today? Blue eagle fly today. Blue eagle fly. Blue eagle fly today. Blue eagle fly today. Blue eagle fly today.
Susunod na ang Kwentuhang Bayan sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Katipunan.
You're listening to the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan 87.9. Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle. Keep the Word of God strong in our lives. Keep the spirit of hope and the grace of healing alive every day. Keep the faith. Join us every morning for the celebration of the Holy Eucharist with the Jesuits from the Philippine province. Keep the faith. Daily Mass with the Jesuits streams from Monday to Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning on Radyo Katipunan's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter feed, and other social media partners. Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Start your morning with us and make your mark. This is Mornings at RK on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Tara na't simulan ang inyong umaga sa mga magagandang refleksyon tungkol sa ating buhay at pananampalataya. Kasama sina Father J. Boy Gonzales at Father Nono Alfonso ng Kapisanan ni Jesus, Binibining Risa Singson Kaupeng ng Feast Magazine, Father Fiel Pareha mula sa Archdiocese ng San Fernando, Pampanga, at Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Dito sa Kapet Pandasal sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Shadows below swoop down on the phone.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
3 o'clock prayer. You died, Jesus, but the source of life flowed out for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fountain of life, immeasurable divine mercy, cover the whole world and empty yourself out upon us. O blood and water, which flowed out from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Amen. Jesus, King of mercy, we trust in you.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow Jescom PH on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
To open our eyes and ears that we may see the face of Christ and hear His voice in our midst. For 28 years, Jesuit Communications has been promoting the Catholic faith and serving the nation through both traditional and new media. Hear us tackle national issues in light of Christian values on Usapang Kapatid, Pasakalye, and Radio Veritas. Watch our uplifting reflections on Kapet Pandasal and The Word Exposed, as well as our acclaimed TV specials. Listen to the inspiring and soothing music of Jesuit Music Ministry's original artists as you read our spiritually enriching books. To learn more about Jescom's mission of evangelization and education, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, jescom.ph. To give a face to the faceless and a voice to the voiceless, that we may recognize Christ in them and hear His story in theirs.
Are you feeling sore? We can make that better. Tune in to the Ateneo Senior High School's first radio program, SOAR, the Seniors On Air Radio. Don't change that channel yet, because SOAR is ready to put the you in you. SOAR, Seniors On Air, here on Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo, Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayon, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo, Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo, Radyo, Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. and sky. Now all is still where Loyola's colors fly. We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still where Loyola's colors fly. Our course is run and the setting sun ends Atheneo's day. Eyes will dry at the last goodbye. This is the Ateneo way. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you. Down from the hill, down to the world go I, remembering still how the bright blue eagles fly. Through joy and tears, through the laughing years, we sing a battle song. Win or lose, it's the school we choose. This is the place where we belong. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugo, todo sa kayod, punong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing hiding at tigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil.
pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
You're listening to Katipunan Roundup. This is you're listening to Katipunan Roundup. This is Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
The voice of the Blue Eagle,
Exactly.
your one big FM.
The Blue Eagle of the voice. Anyway,
We just screech at mics in that show.
exactly. This is what Roundup is about, just sort of screeching into the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gently.
exactly.
And what do we bring to them in the Katipunan Roundup, Miss Iana?
Ourselves. I'm Iana.
I'm Aya. And welcome to the show. We bring you the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home, Katipunan Avenue. And today is the 9th of October, the 283rd day of the year.
Very interesting.
Very long year.
Less than I think we have less than 80 days before Christmas.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we have... I can't count. Basta medyo...
exciting.
Onti na lang. And actually, before we talk about what's to come, we can talk about what already happened. Because today in history, in 1855, a very long time ago, American inventor Isaac Singer patented the sewing machine motor sa mga all-girls school. And actually, anyone who had like the technical... what's that subject?
TLE.
Oh, basta yun. Oh, TLE. Yung mga natutong magtahi, ayan, puro Singer yung ginagamit natin. I hope naalala nyo pa kung paanong ilagay yung bobbin.
Yeah.
The bobbin.
Love a technical term.
There you go. I'm a professional. I'm not. In the modern day, the Singer brand is one of the most well-known for producing quality sewing machines. And in 1941, on this day, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt. He approved an atomic program that would become the Manhattan Project, which is a research and development program undertaken during the World War II to produce the first nuclear weapons. So he was part of that. Well, he kind of had to be. He was the president.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A not so fun fact.
Not so fun, but it happened.
Yeah. Yay science.
Yay science. So we really progress in that part.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1986, The Late Show with Joan Rivers premiered on Fox. She was the first woman to host a U.S. late-night TV talk show.
I think people loved like her fashion and pop culture hot takes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what she was most known for.
Tama. And actually, in the same year, the stage musical Phantom of the Opera premiered in London, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and starring Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman. For my theater nerds out there, today is a very special day. A few years ago, as of April last year, it has had 13,981 runs on Broadway.
That is crazy.
That is too many runs. Like
Almost.
dang.
But
Almost.
It's always so fresh. I feel.
Exactly. I think it's doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a big fan of that play.
Not just any show has over 13,000 runs on Broadway.
Exactly.
That's a little fun fact. And good thing we have more fun facts for you guys.
We have more.
Producer Iso, I love that it's always like self-reflective of Iso.
It almost feels like she's with us.
Exactly, all of the time. Always self-referential. We miss you, Iso. Producer Isa, she believes that it's high time to return to the roots of the fun facts segment. I love that. Love a little like history lesson, which we just did.
Yes.
But yeah, today's fun fact will be all about the king of the lizards, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or the T-Rex.
A legend.
Exactly, affectionately known as a T-Rex. Hear me roar. I mean, bellow. Scientists have studied the nasal and throat structure. Only bellow. Touches my skin. Anyway. So, scientists have studied the nasal and throat structure of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and as it turns out, it was completely incapable of vocalizing a roar like those seen in movies.
Wow!
Exactly.
We've just been lying to people.
Exactly. We've been fabricating and embellishing.
Yes.
The T-Rexes would actually have made deep growling noises similar to alligators.
Oh, interesting. They were more like a than an ah.
Exactly, which is why sometimes I see people saying that you would feel a T-Rex's approach before you actually heard it.
That makes sense now. That really does make sense now,
right? Because that's what the vibration is like, I suppose. But yeah, the T-Rexes were also incredibly tough creatures, as
we know,
portrayed in media. Some T-Rex skeletons have been found with major injuries that show evidence of years worth of healing.
Wow.
A T-Rex skeleton named Stan had a hole in his skull, and he may have survived up to a decade, even with the injury.
A very old guy.
Exactly, and a very sweet name for a very big girl.
Stan.
Sue.
Oh, Sue.
Is our next lady. She was one of the largest female T-Rex skeletons. She remains to be one of the largest T-Rex skeletons we have in our possession.
Amazing.
In our possession, it's in the control room. No, I'm kidding.
Nandito right now.
Exactly. Bring in Sue. She had one misshapen femur due to an infection.
Wow.
Exactly. And she
Ang
also
galing na
had,
nahanap nila yun.
right? You give me femur. Isn't that a song? Anyway,
Disco femur.
Exactly. I'm trying to think of other fevers.
Okay, we can move on.
Exactly.
I think Sue has gone through enough.
and she did. She had a dead hanging arm due to a torn bicep. She
Not
had
so
twice
fun.
broken ribs on both sides of her chest, and Sue the T-Rex also had holes in her jaw due to germs. In fact, her skeleton
So
was
sad.
difficult to put up because her tailbones were fused together due to arthritis. That's a hardy
It's a very
dinosaur.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
incredible.
stay strong, girls. This is feminism.
Exactly. And in a sweet turn, the severity of T-Rex injuries, which they would survive, hints that they could have lived in pairs or small groups
Wonderful.
that actually cared for each other.
They're like
Sure.
eagles.
Exactly. They have a community, they have a pack.
Yeah.
They were long considered to be solitary hunters, but their injuries seem to point to the fact that they were active group or pair hunters.
That is very parang a lot of dinosaurs do that. Anyway.
And to support this theory, 15 years ago, a family of 6 tyrannosaurids, ranging from juvenile to adults, were found in a mass grave, suggesting that they died together as a family, as a little T-Rex family.
That's kind of sweet. That's kind of
Yeah.
sweet to know. Aw. And I think death is a reality of life. The
Exactly.
dinosaurs did not expect it coming, but they kind of had to get out of here. And a lot of people did the opposite of death on this
Thankfully,
day.
birth is also...
Birth is a reality of life as well.
Exactly.
So if you're celebrating your birthday today, you are celebrating it with the following people. We have Bella Hadid, a Palestinian American supermodel, and you might know her sister as well, Gigi Hadid, who is a supermodel and ex-wife of One Direction's Zayn Malik. Lots of famous people connected to each other.
The industry.
It was also John Lennon's birthday, who would have been 84 this year. 1/4 of the Beatles. He also shares his birthday with his son, Sean Lennon, which you can kind of like, oh, Sean.
I see it now.
Diba? I can also hear it.
Yeah, it's an audible thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have Sharon Osbourne, a British TV personality. Guillermo del Toro, who is a Mexican filmmaker, author, and artist. You may know some of his widely acclaimed films such as Pan's Labyrinth, The Shape of Water, and Hellboy.
Love The Shape of Water.
Me too. It was odd, and I was intrigued.
Right? Love a freaky little love story.
Indeed, indeed. So thank you for tuning in on your birthday if you are, and you are celebrating it with those. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I would like to shout out to people who have their birthdays today. That's
Anybody else you'd like to shout out for today, Miss Aya?
Well, we do have special people in the studio with us today that I would like to shout out.
Exactly.
But that's for later.
I think we should first shout out the people who are listening to us right now. Our Katipuneros.
Good.
Exactly. Listening to us on 87.9, Radyo Katipunan 87.9, on the radio or on the Zeno Radio 1 app or on, I was about to say playback. This is not a music show.
This is not a music show, but you could listen to us on playback for our Arcada, the DJs.
Exactly.
Playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan.
Exactly. Thankfully, we're now streaming on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes, kaway-kaway sa ating mga nanonood ngayon. And I think napapansin nila sa Facebook or YouTube streams na we're not alone in the studio today, Iana.
Exactly.
Physically.
We're never alone.
We're never alone. But this isn't a spiritual thing. We are physically not alone. And since we are all about the ins, outs, and all abouts of Katipunan, fittingly enough, today we have some very special guests from one of the multicultural orgs operating within the ADMO campus. So, without further ado, please give a warm welcome to our visitors from. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this.
Would you like me to do it?
You do it.
For
you do it. Yes, we are also scripted here. So
exactly, Hana Dulcet.
Blue Hanguk Society. We have Hans, the Vice President of External Relations, and their President, Asha. Say hi, you guys. Ayan, go, say hi.
Hello, 여러분.
This is your camera
Oh,
over here.
there. Okay.
This is your camera.
안녕하세요, 여러분. My name is Asha, the President of Blue Hanguk Society, and together with me is...
안녕하세요, 여러분. Ami입니다. Hello, everyone. I'm Ami, and I'm the Vice President for External Relations of Blue Hanguk Society.
Wonderful.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to do this interview. It is our honor. Feel free to talk closer to the mics. You don't.
Okay.
This is a safe space.
Okay.
Exactly.
We got you
This
guys.
is an open and brave space, and we're so happy to have you guys here.
Yes.
Speaking closely to the mic. So a little bit about one of your upcoming events for the school year. Is Blue Hand Con? You know, is it a regular event for the org? Any chance that we can get a teaser or a sneak peek into what the Ateneo community can expect or be excited for during this year's Blue Hand Con?
Tama.
Oh, okay. It's actually a flagship project, so yearly.
I see. This is
And
the
yes.
big thing for the org.
It's a big thing. And then it was our first BlueHandCon last year. So this time, next year, it's the second one. Right? Second one? Yeah.
see.
So, sneak peek. Ooh, performances.
Fabulous.
Competition. Ooh.
My competitive side.
Hindi pa
She
alam
looked at
kung
me for a
ano
reason,
yun.
and I'm like, I'm ready. Whatever you got, I'm ready.
You sense it. Na parang papatol si Aya sa competition.
Tapos, ano pa? Anything that we could, like, kind of RK exclusive reveal.
Oo nga.
We're not
Exclusive
pressuring.
reveal.
We're not pressuring anything.
Exactly.
Just asking.
Ami.
All right, so from an external relations perspective, I can say that I'm cooking something really big. Sponsors.
Oh my goodness.
Typical external jobs. You know, you'll see.
This is why I love Xrel.
We'll find out. Always like cooking something exciting up.
Exciting.
Right.
Oh, tama. Exciting.
That's
Aside from
right.
external. Oh.
It's also exciting relations.
Very, very exciting relations indeed. And speaking of exciting things, I also want to ask about Hangul Week. Correct me if I'm wrong, like right now, because I'm gonna be saying it a lot.
Like right now.
Right now, Hangul.
Hangul,
Yes. Okay. So you'll be having Hangul Week. Very interesting. Very. I don't know. It's just a really nice opportunity to like celebrate. So could you tell us more about the specifics of the activities? Naman, we've heard a bunch of them. Pero if you guys would like to like expound on them na.
Okay, but
Feel free.
Okay, TMI. Too much information. It's
That's
like
what we're here for.
Exactly.
It's like a trend in the Korean culture. TMI. Today is actually the Hangul Day. So happy Hangul Day, everyone. Yes. So today is the Hangul Day, and maybe you would like to give.
So, in light of Hangul Day, us at Bluhan, we decided to extend the celebration to a whole week.
Yeah.
So,
Tama. A day is not enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Super. Not talaga. Last Monday, we had dance class. So it's a K-pop dance class. So to kickstart our event, like an opening, so we had the
That's so
dance
fun.
class in A428.
Mm-hmm.
It's in front of Yellow Cup. We
Yeah,
danced to
that's a studio.
Espa Armageddon. Do I pronounce
I think
it?
I saw your
Armageddon.
Yeah.
I saw your
Yes.
pub for it.
Oh, it's
Super exciting.
Yes.
Super
So
cute.
fun. So fun.
And then yesterday, it was the very first random play dance we did inside Ateneo. So
What is that?
Like,
Are those the
you
things that I
dance?
see online?
Yeah,
yes.
Where like
Exactly
there's a
that.
boombox going on and then
Yes,
there's like
yes.
a clip of
Yes.
Korean music.
Yes, it's
And the people
exactly
just-
like that.
Ah.
And the comments are like, girl in purple 8.
Yeah. We're about to have
Yes,
those
yes.
Atenean moments.
Exactly like that.
That's so fun. I can't wait to see the TikToks.
I just wonder about how many people hyped the event kahapon. Like, it was hype, fair enough. Like, people at Segfield were literally looking at us. They were looking forward, Like,
Dapat
when I
lang.
was dancing in the middle of the field. It's like,
Sample daw.
Ayun.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, may backing track pa siya.
Yes.
Oo nga.
May
Yung
kasamang
package
may
kasi.
kasamang live performance.
Amazing.
But yeah. And then today, we actually have an event. It's Korea Alert and color
We're missing it
analysis.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
Oh my
fun.
goodness.
We keep hearing about that like online. I
Yeah.
honestly, we wanted ours done. Like we heard that you guys
Oh, really?
have that. Oh, wanted ours done.
Tapos actually parang onting limited slots lang kasi we wanted to accommodate
Darn.
as many as students as possible.
but there's
like,
only so much
yes.
they can take.
And
That's
then Innisfree is having a talk later. Innisfree Philippines. So
Ayan na.
yes.
Advertise. This
Ayan
is your
na.
time.
Ayan na. So actually walk-ins are allowed. But for the slots for color analysis, it's subject to change if we're gonna accept walk-ins.
I see.
It's due to limited time and then
Tama.
all that stuff. And then tomorrow, we have Hangul 101. It's a writing workshop where you learn the basics of Hangul.
Like
So,
in
yes.
in writing.
Yes, I'm currently taking Korean language right now in Ateneo King Sejong Institute.
Woo.
Yeah. So
What's your level?
1A.
Ah, okay.
I'm just only starting,
Okay.
but
Na-excite
I
ako
think it's
eh.
fine. But Ami, I think he's fluent in Korean, right?
Yeah. Usually, I would say that my topic fluency is at level topic 2, level 4.
What does that mean?
Oo nga.
So it's like kind of in the advanced.
Oh,
already.
like above conversational.
Yes, like
So
there's
cool.
like 6 levels of it. Topic 6 is the highest. I'm at level 4.
Oh my, so
Sana all.
you're like more than halfway. So like if somebody
You're
like,
gonna get there.
brought
You're
you to
gonna get there.
Korea and like plopped you there,
I
like you would
actually went to Korea and I was able to like not deal with the language barriers and spoke to everyone in the language like a pro.
eight
What
down.
a dream.
What
Eight
a
down.
flex.
Oh, what a flex.
Oo nga eh. Ang galing. How long have you been learning? Out of curiosity.
2020.
Oh,
Pretty short time, ah. Pretty short time to reach that kind of like understanding of the language and fluency.
Exactly.
That's insane.
how about you guys? Do you know any language?
Actually, speaking of language proficiency, I did take like a special. I forgot like the the name of the class, but it was like an extra course to learn. I think it was to learn a bit of Korean using the what do you call the wave, the Korea, the
I think
the Hallyu
I think
wave.
I know that subject.
Right. I think my sonbae was Veronica.
Oh, Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Doctor
exactly.
Who.
She was so lovely.
Doctor
Like she
Who.
was so
Doctor Who.
patient.
So nice.
And yeah, it was like a class of like a mix of like different people and
Just getting together, appreciating culture.
Like titas who like watched K-dramas and like want to learn the language a little bit. It was
I
a
love
really
that.
cute class. And so it leads me to ask, so you guys are affiliated or like partnered with the Korean Studies program or KSP.
Yes.
So we're curious to know, are there any activities or interdisciplinary electives ganon that KSP is offering during like this event period?
Actually, they have minor. So if you want to take minor in Korean, just have to email them at ksp.sos@ateneo.edu or
take notes.
go visit Leong 3rd floor. And I believe meron silang Korean 11, like, you know, like FLC classes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then supposedly, if I remember it correctly, instead of extramural, the Ateneo King Sejong Institute, it's under KSP. So that's newly established Korean
Institute.
Yes, like to learn the language.
Interesting. They have their own ano na.
Yeah. So every 6:30 to 8:30 my class, every Tuesday, Friday. So I stay at campus.
6:30 to 8:30.
Yes.
Doing the grind.
Yes.
Tsaka talagang named after the originator of Hangul, like King
King
Sejong.
Sejong.
Wala nang paligoy-ligo pa. Like, let's go right.
This is his
Tama,
thing.
tama.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's really cool. I love language.
Exactly.
To answer your question kanina, I'm only bilingual, which is Filipino and English. Not impressive if you live in the Philippines, but you know, I tried Spanish once. That was my FLC, and then I took French in senior high. Didn't learn a lick of anything, but I'm happy to be here.
Exactly. You're getting by, Queen.
I'm getting by. You know, no, I was gonna say something in Spanish, but everything just went out.
Do it. Gonna go do it. Do it.
Uno, dos, tres. Anyway, that's my countdown to my next question. So, na-mention nyo nga na, or like, it's constantly siguro reinforced that Blue Hanguk Society is all about the joy that can be found in mixing cultures.
Yes.
And particularly, of course, Korean and Filipino. So, how have you guys been able to experience this mix of culture in your life? Or like, in your org, personally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally? And do you guys have stories you might want to share regarding this? Because it's very, I think it's very unique. Like a mix of Korean and Filipino.
Yeah.
We know a lot about Spanish and Filipino.
Yeah.
Or siguro American Filipino. But Korean Filipino, baka medyo mas unique.
Yes.
So,
actually, diba, with the Hallyu wave, it only started not too long ago. Siguro, sorry. Hi sa mga Sems. I don't know the history. I'm so sorry. But I'll try my best. But, correct me if I'm 10 years, Hallyu wave, approximately. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know the math. But, yeah, I think it's very interesting because I myself is a K-pop fan. And then I love K-dramas. So, every day, I consume Korean content.
Yeah.
It's like a part of my identity. Siguro interesting story if, for example, may nakilala akong isang, not like, parang I met someone. And then,
anong klaseng someone?
babae. Oh my God. No, she was a girl.
Nakikichika
Parang
lang ako.
parang, I'm not sure if she's a part of Blue Hand, but like, not Blue Hand. My
Okay.
classmate.
Okay.
I forgot her name, but she was like, Asha, you're so Korean.
Oh my gosh.
Even with my prof, kasi in my global governance class, or even like in my international political economy, may reporting na, it's up to you. It's a very niche topic. Like, bahala ka. You do you. And then, I reported, of course, K-beauty. And then, the last time,
That's wonderful.
I reported about the culture of photo card. And then my prof was like, oh, this is the very most Korean presentation I ever had. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or like, but I'm glad that I gave that impression because I really love what I do.
It's a good impression to give.
Yeah, and then it's not just, nakikita ng tao yung efforts on what I do, especially with the org. So, yeah.
And that's why she's president.
Exactly. With genuine interest and passion.
Yes, how about you? Parang si Ami.
Well, ako kasi, as a creative writing major, I wrote about my character, an unnamed protagonist in my creative writing fiction workshop who had a Korean boyfriend at the end of the story. And non-stop in class, I would not stop yapping about my aspiration to become a Korean to English literary translator and to write about Koreans in my own fiction pieces. So it came
That's such a specific aspiration. It's very specific and super cool.
Di ba sa SMART goals, yung S, specific?
Oo.
Kuhang-kuha na yun
He's
ni
got
Ami.
it.
Exactly.
And one time, in the org room, kasi I happen to have a creative writing course mate who's in the same org as I do in a different org. He was like, oh, I thought you grew up in Korea.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how the person was able to conclude that. Pero, was it because of my knowledge in the Korean culture sphere so much?
Parang na-absorb mo na.
Yes.
Like it became
Or
part
is it
of you.
because I've learned Korean enough to perhaps be almost assimilated to how the language is used. So they thought I grew up in Korea. But in reality, I just started becoming serious with learning Korean in 2020. But in 2011, I started learning Hangul.
Yes.
And that's only because it was the time where my dad used to work in Pampanga. And it was in the area where there were Koreans.
Yeah.
So that's my first exposure to the language.
Wow. It's almost like it was meant to be. Kasi you were at the right place, right time. And suddenly people are thinking you grew up there.
Nag-immerse.
Oo, na-immerse talaga. It was like, you are the experience, ganon. So in a way, parehas kayo na,
Korean.
Korean.
Parang colonized.
Oo. Parang colonized, pero kayo yung yung naangkop nyo.
Yeah. Parang yes, like, let's be colonized. Ganun.
Yes.
Just assimilate into Korean culture.
Assimilation.
Cultural
Exactly.
assimilation.
Speaking of cultural assimilation, so you guys are occupying parang like headship positions now in Bluhan. What got you guys into the org, like in the first place? What did you guys join? Ganon, how did you start out? Ayun.
Funny thing, because I only started, last year lang ako nag-join sa Bluhan.
Really?
Yeah!
This is also new to Ami.
Hindi niya alam.
Ami actually doesn't know who this person is.
Asha Lord Rap.
So yeah, last year lang. And then, hindi ako yung nag-sign up sa sarili ko. It was my friend, si Chesscake. Chesscake is the AVP for Research and Development,
Oh,
right?
shut up.
Yes. So last year, parang sabi niya, Te, she calls me Te. Sign up tayo kasi like, vibes lang, ganyan. I said, okay, it's a Korean org and I'm into K-pop, I love K-culture. I said, okay, sign me up. And then, I saw the sign up for Secretary General before I became a president. I was a Secretary. And I was like, I told myself, hindi na ako mag-hold ng org positions. Because I got tired. But then...
Sige. Oo na lang.
But jokes on me. Nasaan ako kayo?
Yep, that's how we all end up in that place.
Yeah, and then, I just love the community.
That's wonderful.
Kasi parang, it's very... Again, there's always the reality is, there's always a stigma if, with you consume with another culture or with Korean in general. Korea's culture in general.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to find people that you associate with. So, I was so glad to find my people. And then, 1 year later, here I am.
Masyado siya na-immerse sa my people.
Masyado talaga. Masyado.
My people, my constituents.
Yes, masyado talaga. But, I think as long as I really love what I do. So it doesn't feel like it's work.
Yeah,
Even
it's
though
passion-driven.
It's tiring, but it's given naman. And as long as you're committed to what you're doing. I think that's the most important.
Wow,
Especially
so inspired.
with advocating and celebrating Korean culture, especially here in the Philippines and in Ateneo.
Period.
Miss President has spoken.
Exactly.
How about you, Ami? Do you have an org story? How did you get here?
Well, it was the time before ako naging freshie. I actually discovered Bluhan sa Freedom Wall.
Oh my
Freedom Wall?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hindi ako sure. Oh my God.
Ngayon sila nagkakaano, nag-open up sa
This is
isa't
just our
isa.
expose. This hot seat.
Alright.
And we're just watching.
So, out of curiosity, kasi I know that there are a few Korean exchange students here, and that's something I look forward to in Ateneo.
Yes.
I actually posted which orgs have Korean guys, and then everyone was like saying, tagging Blue Hanguk Society, and then sabi ko, when I get into the Ateneo, I'm gonna sign up for Bluhan and look at
Like it
me
was
now.
the goal.
Yeah.
The goal.
Yes. Where am I now, Bluhan? What am I doing now? X-Rel.
Minanifest niya.
Exactly.
Yung goal ko lang nun, mag-vibes lang.
Oo nga eh.
Dito na ako
Pero may specific ulit.
Yes.
Specific.
Asintado.
I think Ami is just a very driven person.
Exactly.
Right there. And I aspire to be like that. I think ang natutunan ko dito, no matter like if you're directly heading for your goals or indirectly heading for your goals, you're gonna get there.
Exactly.
Eventually.
If it's for you, if it's meant for you, you'll get there eventually.
Yes.
It finds you.
yes. Because fate or something.
Fate or something.
Fate or something. I don't
Destiny,
know.
Or like trying to think of the word from past lives. It'll come to me.
It'll come
Anyway,
to you. It'll come to you.
Go ahead, Messiah.
I wanted to ask you guys, since, ayun nga, talking about Korean culture, do you guys have a particular, siguro, favorite aspect to it? We've been talking a lot about the language itself, K-pop, K-dramas, K-beauty. So, may particular ba tayong, yun talaga, dun ka talaga na, ano?
Me, K-pop. I'm a huge 17. I'm a huge Carrot Engine Army fan.
Yeah.
So,
Dami nun ah.
madami. I'm a multi, so it's...
I respect it.
Yeah, so ayun, very much into K-pop. So I go to concerts, all that stuff.
Who's your, ano, what do you call?
Bias?
Oh, who's your bias? Tapos may ano pa, diba? Yung bias wrecker.
Oh my God, sige, publicly na na.
Anuhin mo na, i-claim mo na.
Matagal ko
This
pa
is a
siyang-
commitment right here.
Oh my God, teka lang. Matagal ko siyang dinedeny, but for 17, it's Songchol.
Me too. I'm not that big of a fan, but when I am, I agree.
Right? My God.
He's so hot.
He's the
Anyway.
top.
Yes,
And then Bias
absolutely.
Wrecker, Joshua, or
Okay, gets.
Hoshi.
Good choice.
Or me. I don't know. Fed 17 kasi hindi ako makapili. But Songchol is like the top one. For Enhypen. Okay, I'm gonna make Amen. For Enhypen, it's Songhon.
I mean, he's guapo.
I'm so sorry, Jake. But before kasi it
He's
was
my
Jake.
best.
Before it was Jake. And then Hisung. But now,
So you're parang, your wrecker became your main na, gano'n.
yeah. So, Songhon.
How-
Songhon core.
How wonderful things turn out.
Exactly.
And then the other one, Army ka rin, diba?
Yes.
What's
Yes. Do you guys know members of BTS?
You know, I used to be an army. In fact, nag-attend ako ng concert nila.
Oh,
like the Wings
Tour?
Yeah.
2016. That was the last one.
Right. The last one that they've had like so far. Di nga dumaan si Yoongi noong like D-Day
August D.
tour niya. Diba? Yung August D tour niya. Pero ayun.
Hulaan mo, Iana. Pinapahula niya.
Trying to
Hindi ko maalala mga pangalan. Dali.
Diba si is Songchol the leader of 17?
Yes.
Tama ba? Okay, so I'm gonna go like leader for leader.
Okay.
Let's go with Namjoon. I'm locking it in.
Sure, final.
Deal or no deal.
Tapos yung
Final.
wrecker, siguro si Yoongi na lang.
Oh.
Kasi parang
Para kang nag-wheel of fortune lang sa utak mo. Parang,
ganon.
this one.
But yes, siguro kasi parang, I don't know, maybe you're drawn to like leader types. Ganon.
As a leader herself.
Exactly, di ba?
Oh, tama.
Tama. Ay, hindi, pero, wait lang. Okay. Wait lang. May
Tumasa.
bias for Bangtanis Taeyong. V.
I see.
95. 95.
I get it.
So 95, 95.
Yeah. Oh.
So, but bias wrecker, Namjoon and Jungkook.
I also get it. So you were semi-right.
Right. I was almost there.
I'll take
Virgos.
that.
Thank you.
It's great.
Brownie points. My brownie points.
How about you, Ami? Do you have a particular... are you like K-pop directed? Or like...
When it comes to Korean culture, kasi I'm very multifaceted. I do
Hindi
have
makapili.
Yes, you can say na hindi ako makapili. Kasi I'm into K-pop. I'm an NCT fan myself.
NCT?
Yes. But on the other hand, I also watch a few K-dramas, but not as recently kasi busy college.
Hindi ka na updated gano'n.
Yes.
Yung pag-aaral talaga hadlang.
Totoo.
It is an obstacle.
Girl, graduating ka na.
Joke lang.
So K-pop, K-drama,
and Korean literature.
Are you able to read it?
Yes. I actually, when Rizal Library had an event with Park Sang-young's 태도시의 사랑법 or Love in the Big City, sorry. The English title just came to my head. I actually came there to get my Korean copy signed by him.
Oh, wow.
So I actually have a picture with him. So yeah, and other than that, I also like Hangang. If you've read The Vegetarian, she's a good read, a good starter for the English speaking for the English speakers. Hangang's The Vegetarian is a good read because it's an award-winning translation.
Interesting.
And then my mentor talaga, and one of the authors that got me into creative writing is Besua. Because aside from writing her own novels, she's also a translator of German novels, specifically from Kafka, from German into Korean.
Wow. That is a huge jump. Like Asia to Europe.
Right? Yes. Okay, multi-hyphenate.
Multi-hyphenate. Multifaceted.
Exactly.
So
yun, multi-fan.
Multimedia. I respect that. That's so cool. I think getting into multiple things all at once, tapos getting into it so much na you can do like the language, the reading. That's insane. I can't do that. But you're great.
Exactly. Thank you so much
great.
For the recs. Like talagang nilatag yung biases.
Parang
ganon. And then
noted.
Diba mayroon pang recommendations for like literature, and like, it's such a mindful recommendation as well. Like for people who are getting into it, you know,
English speaking friendly.
Right. Exactly. So, you know, we talked about recommendations, about biases. We had a lot of fun.
We did.
Now, for people nga who are looking to participate more in like your activities, who are drawn, who are looking for Korean exchange students,
Yeah.
they want to befriend them.
Yung tunay na hinahanap natin.
Tunay na goal ni Ami.
I need someone to practice with.
Yeah, you know, just a chingu, guys.
Exactly.
But yeah, so for people like that, where can they find more information about Hangul Week and Bluhan itself?
Okay, for more information, you guys can visit our Facebook page. It's Blue Hanguk Society. Same with our Instagram, and then Twitter and TikTok. And for more information, you can also visit Ateneo Korean Studies Program, since we're the student arm of KSP. And then for minor programs, please do take minor if you're interested in Korean, if you want to learn about the language or the culture, the history. It's very diverse. So yes, go get it, guys.
Ayun.
Go ahead, Ami.
Do I have a prompt?
Yun lang naman. Like, this is your time to promote your Hangul Week.
Exactly. Shout
or
out.
like other events as well.
This is your camera.
So, while I'm at it, we mentioned earlier that we have a K-Allure event. It's the Korean Allure event. We're inviting Innisfree to play with us. They actually organized an interactive with us for the event. So they're going to give out free prizes.
In 30 minutes, guys. It
In
will start
30
in 30
minutes.
minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And aside from that, we also have Paui Minerales. She's a trained color analyst. And I know that she was trained in Australia, and she's going to train 20 people.
Yes, 20.
Who signed up for the color analysis. And I'm very sure that it's related to fashion.
Yeah. And then she's also, I believe, an Ateneo alumni.
She graduated from BS Com.
Oh, Courtney!
we should like turn up there and be like, hey, Come, sister. Hey.
You got a slot?
And also to add, tomorrow is our Hangul 101 with Marco Sam. He's the assistant lecturer in KSP. So he'll be the one to teach tomorrow. And then on Friday, together with Rizal Library, Korean Studies Program, KCC, and Blue Hanguk Society, it's another Hangul Day celebration wherein there will be kimbap contest, calligraphy, film showing by JMSM, the film that won in Busan Film Show.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's also performance of the Nara. Nara Dance is the dance troupe of KCC. And then for future events, on November, we'll have a info session with a beauty brand that I cannot disclose yet.
Oh my God.
And then...
Suspense.
Yeah. And then...
I'm gonna start naming brands and like look at their eyes.
Yes.
There's like a twitch or something.
Tear. Staring.
And then next year, of course, our Blue Con. It's gonna happen in March.
Ooh, lots of things lined up for
Yes, a lot.
Bluhan.
And I'm actually excited. And I hope our fellow Katipuneros, our Ateneans, and the rest of the people watching, because the Blue Con is open to all. We're opening it to everyone outside Ateneo. So please look forward to that, Yorobun.
Ayun. Thank you guys so much. And do you guys have anyone you want to shout out? Your team?
Oh, actually, our Bluhan members are watching, and my parents.
You know.
Hi, mom, dad, and then my family. Actually, they're watching, and some of my friends.
The whole wide world.
Yeah, because it's my first time doing this. So
You're doing amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
It's her online debut.
Yes. So, ayan. And to all the Sonsang names out there for always supporting Blue Hanguk Society and the members of Bluhan. Kamsahamnida.
And of course, I would like to thank the Bluhan members kasi I know that from the core team to the EBCB, we really worked hard for the fruition of the Hangul Week. And I'm really looking forward talaga later and tomorrow since there's Hangul 101. And on Friday, since Asha mentioned that there will be indeed a kimbap making sa Rizal Live, I would like to insert myself kasi I'm hosting one of them.
I'm actually hosting for three events on Friday.
Diba hands
She's a
on
They're
hands
booked and busy.
I'm working 2 jobs.
Ay, sorry, hindi po ako singer.
Okay lang yan.
Hindi po ako singer.
Ayun. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out. We know you guys are super busy.
Yes.
May ipe-prep kayo mamaya. But us here at Radyo Katipunan are very proud to be your media partner. Thank you guys
Thank you so much for accepting our
Always. You're always
offer.
welcome here.
And really enjoyed today. You guys are very nice and galing. So,
Aww.
Thank you.
Mas magaling kayo kasi may gagawin pa kayo.
Oo nga.
Yeah.
Feeling ko na nakadagdag to sa inyon natin.
Oo nga eh. Sa?
Inyon.
Inyon.
What's
Connection.
inyon?
Yun! The
Sa
word
past
from
life.
past
Have you
watched
lives.
Past Lives?
I have.
I did.
Inyon.
It's parang the layers of
The 1,000 layers, invisible layers of red string.
Yes, exactly. So parang
It's like
parang
different
in our
connections you
past
build.
lives, nakita na tayo, ganun. And then sa life natin na to, ngayon parang nagka-interact tayo, naka-build tayo ng layer.
It's like our very own personal multiverse.
Exactly. Yes.
That's so wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
We will let you We will let you take your exit.
You have
exit.
30 minutes.
You got 30 minutes and you guys got 30 minutes to walk in there.
Yeah.
So before we continue with the show or wrap up the show rather, we're going to take a short break so that our guests can gently
Exactly. Attend to their responsibilities.
Yes, tama. So catch us in a bit. We will see you again later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Here, okay.
Ayan, dito.
Here. Ayan pala, here.
여러분 방송을 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.
Period.
감사합니다.
I actually said that thank you for watching.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Get your daily dose of inspiration through our music. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music in YouTube.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear.
Do you long for a good spiritual read? Or for literature that not only feeds the mind, but nourishes the soul as well? Do you want to be inspired, feel positive and hopeful about life? Then read The Windhover, the official magazine of the Jesuits in the Philippines. Written by Jesuits and their lay partners, The Windhover features real stories about the Jesuits and their various ministries. Be inspired. Be blessed. Subscribe to The Windhover. For inquiries, call the Philippine Jesuit Aid Association at telephone numbers 426-6001, locals 4890 or 4892. Once again, Philippine Jesuit Aid Association, telephone numbers 426-6001, locals 4890 or 4892.
Baka naman pwede.
Baka naman pwede.
Baka naman pwede.
Mga isyung napapanahon, ating pag-usapan.
Baka naman pwede.
Gamit ang mga pananaw mula sa iba't ibang kalinangan.
Baka naman pwede.
Mula sa Institute of Philippine Culture, kami inyong samahan, tayo'y maghuntahan. Dito lang sa
Baka naman pwede.
Tuwing Huwebes, alas 3 ng hapon, dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Katipunan Roundup on Radyo Katipunan 87.9.
Yes, welcome back. We were so happy to see our guests kanina. And from Bluhan. Very wonderful people, a very wonderful org. And we would like to shout out actually all of the Ateneans because we know it's a struggle for you guys right now. It is currently midterm season, so please do rest. Give yourself some grace and self-love working on ACADS, and may mga nag-org pa, sipag-sipag.
Oo
diba? Like making time for everything talaga in your lives. So good luck.
Exactly. And if you guys need a little bit of a break, merong free SOPAS or aka SOPAS to Pass from the Sangguniang Commission on Mental Health and the Loyola School's Office of Guidance and Counseling, or the OGC. They're celebrating World Mental Health Day with their SOPAS to Pass initiative. Ayan. So beginning tomorrow, October 10 at the Promenade, they will be giving out free SOPAS to all members of the community. So from 1 p.m. until supplies last. And perfect for midterm season, for people who need like a comforting bowl of...
Perfect for this weather as
Exactly.
well.
Diba? So, ayun, so that's something that you can look forward to. You can check out the Facebook pages of the Sangguniang Commission on Mental Health or the OGC for more updates on SOPAs to pass.
Yes, and this is actually pretty cool because I was going to mention kanina, Miss Iana, our hardworking Ateneans and like school as a whole, I would like to shout out as well kasi we ranked first among Philippine institutions this year in the annual Times Higher Education or the THE.
Literally the.
World University Rankings. Currently, ADMU is ranked 1,001 to 1,200 globally.
Period. Kaya deserve ng sopas talaga.
Oo, yung reward talaga yan eh.
For
very,
ranking.
very deserved. Yes. And if you want to celebrate more sa mga mahilig naman sa theater,
lahat na lang.
Theater. If you would like to celebrate more, Ateneo Entablado is currently selling tickets for their show Sa Tahanan ng Aking Ama. It is directed by Jerry Respeto and from the mind of Elsa Coscoluela. I didn't want to butcher a name. This show will run from today, October 9, until October 27, and it'll be held at the Doreen Black Box Theater on the 3rd floor of Arete. Soledad Pangilinan Arts Wing at Arete.
Exactly.
Yes. To get tickets to this exciting show, head on over to bit.ly/ENTA_ sa tahanan ng aking ama. Once again, that's bit.ly/ENTA sa tahanan ng aking ama. For more details, head on over to their Facebook page or look up the hashtags #ENTA42, hashtag sa tahanan ng aking ama 2024, or hashtag Pasakkalye on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Other artful events.
Yes.
That are
there
happening.
Other
artful events on one side of Ateneo's campus. The Ateneo Senior High School Graphics Vent Art Event. Ayan, deeper through the hill. Our Ateneo Senior High School community is launching an exciting and deeply insightful art event. Sandigan Mapulon Art Guild and ASHS Graphiction, they're all launching a project called Vent Art. It began on October 7 and will continue till October 11, which is this Friday.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Very
so
close
yes,
by.
This Friday? Maybe. We'll find out.
We'll
It
find
is this
out.
Friday. Yes.
Checks calendar.
Exactly. Vent Art aims to provide students with art mediums and creative outlets to express any emotions that they have within, whether they be worries, joy, or more pleasant or unpleasant feelings. Participants can look forward to art materials and 2 canvases. So one being a free-for-all and one being like a prompt-based canvas. These will be provided to participants. And the guidelines for the event state that, of course, offensive and or explicit imagery and messages will not be allowed.
Tama.
Exactly. On that note, the organizers would like to kindly ask that all art materials be handled with care as well and put back in their proper places.
Yes. Art need not be violent.
Right? It did not need be painful to be beautiful.
Exactly. Beauty is not pain, right? Most of the time.
Right?
Yes.
So, let's be mindful.
Yeah. Let's be demure and mindful about what we do with our canvases.
Exactly.
We ourselves are canvases, you know.
Exactly. And you can go on and visit the Vent Art Project at the FLC Brick Road, and you can check out the Facebook pages of Sandigan Mapulon, Art Guild, and ASHS Graphiction for more updates and details.
Ayan. That's for our art... I was gonna say art nerds, but I feel like that's a little... No.
Like, art
Own
nerds, not derogatory.
Not derogatory. Art nerds. So sometimes we are too, you know.
Exactly.
And we also have another event for the artsy on the music side. And it is very close to home, Miss Iana.
Indeed.
Yes. This is none other than, of course, the JMM concert, otherwise known as Luwalhati sa Diyos, The Legacy of Father Honti. This is happening this Saturday on October 12, 2024, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Henry Lee Irwin Theater. So 7 p.m. is actually the gala.
It's a I'm
Gala
just gonna call it
night.
an evening. The
Yeah.
3 p.m. is called the matinee.
Ayun, matinee and gala. I don't know how to say it. Basta yun. And there will be guests such as Bukas Palad Music Ministry, Hangad, Pansol Choir, Father Manoling Francisco, and other very well-known names and groups. And this will all be under the music direction of Mr. Mark Anthony Carpio. So if you are interested, you should get your tickets now at... Okay, mahaba-haba ang link.
Kumapit kayo.
Kapit, right, type. justcom.ph/luwalhati-sa-just-the-legacy-of-honti-tickets. There you go. I'm not repeating that. And I'm pretty sure you can find more information naman on justcom.ph. And you can also reach out to sales@justcom.ph, as well as just go to the Justcom store or call 8426-5971-272 for inquiries. Once again, that's i-zoom ko para sigurado tayo. 8426-5971-272. Not the number 2, but to 72 for more inquiries. There you go.
We
So-
had Sir Lester here, like
We
very recently.
did. We did in fact have Sir Lester here as a guest. So what you waiting for?
There.
Go watch that video and then go on Saturday. Hope to see you guys there because this is a very, very special day.
Event.
Yes, and if you would like your event to be featured on the Roundup, email us at rk879.marketing@gmail.com, and feel free to also follow us on Facebook, which we are live on right now, kaway, X and Instagram, all at Radyo Katipunan. We also have a YouTube channel. Just search Radyo Katipunan or type youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM. And you can also catch the Arcada playing your favorite songs on Playback. Download the Playback app or go to playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan.
Exactly. If you want to request a song, you can request it on Request 879. That can be accessed via tiny URL.
Tiny URL.
Tiny URL. It's tinyurl.com.
Yes.
Yeah, just like look for it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, tinyurl.com/request879.
There you go.
Exactly. To send in your song requests. You know, if you're thinking of somebody and you want them, and you know that they listen to Radyo Katipunan.
Yes.
You know, the best radio show in the world. Wow.
Exactly. And
Very
we
bold
can't
claims.
promise to play your songs, but we certainly will try.
Exactly. You can listen to us at 87.9 FM within Ateneo and 2 kilometers of Ateneo. You can also listen to us online at zeno.fm/rk879fm. You can also listen to us on the Zeno Radio 1 app, which is available on the Google Play Store and the App Store. So if you want the lowdown, tune in to the Roundup. I've been Iana.
And I've been Aya. And we will catch you next week.
Bye, Katipuneros.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.